Alrighty YouTube, we're on the next destination of our stamp tour. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. We're going to all the different places in Gyeongju. Today we're actually going to a very far one, so we actually had to rent a car for this one. We're outside, very high up. I don't know if you guys can see the background behind me, but we are at Seokguram. Let me flip you guys around. Over here you can see we haven't quite reached the actual Buddhist or where the statue is, but this is the Seokguram is probably one of the most sought after destinations in Gyeongju, but it is a ways away from Gyeongju. It is very high up. We'll probably do a zooming view later, but you guys maybe could see the mountainside very far away. So getting here without driving or taking a taxi is not easy. So we're gonna hit up Seokguram and maybe Bulguksa today, since they're right next to each other, and then maybe one third location, hidden location afterwards. But I hope you guys enjoy and check out Seokguram with me, and maybe you guys can live vicariously through this video and not have to go all the way over here yourself. But if you are a devout Buddhist, then this will be the experience for you. So let's go check it out. Upon entering the gate, we have this mountain path that we have to follow. So Seokguram is a bit of a hike besides the long windy drive you have to get up here. But to know, it is free to go into Seokguram, so that much is nice. Even if you're not a Gyeongju citizen, you can just walk in for free. And parking is about 2,000 won, so not too bad, I think. All right, well, we're almost to where the grotto is. It's just kind of past these lights, but just want to point out that there's still a gift shop at the front entrance and right before the grotto as well. But the Seokguram grotto, we'll learn some more information, but it started getting built around the time of King Kim Daesong, still during the unified Shilla period. So what's nice is that, I don't know if we'll get the view, but supposedly the statue itself looks over the East Sea, or the Sea of Japan, and has one of the most spectacular views of sunset time during as well. So hopefully we can get some of those views. The trees are on the way now, but maybe when we make our Hermitage up there, we'll be able to see more and more. Let's keep going. All right, well, sorry about that, YouTube. We couldn't actually record it. That sucks. I mean, it is absolutely stunning. I thought it was actually in the wall. No, it is actually a stone carving. So let me get out of people's views here. No, it's actually it's very big. Like, I want to say like 2 or 3 meters tall. It's very massive, and the architecture around it is really cool. Now, to kind of give you guys an understanding of it, so the Buddha statue kind of sits far in the back, as if he was in a grotto, and then a little slightly in front, there's like an archway, and then a separate room where I would assume you'd go and give your prayers. And on the sides of that room are all the different guardians carved in stone. Now, at the very front, there's a glass kind of door, multiple glass doors. Now, there used to be no glass doors in front of the Buddha, but apparently there were some, not so good people. So they put the glass in front so you can't actually, like, I guess, get closer. You couldn't get to it anyways, but I guess you could feel closer. So that really is a shame that there are people that try to mess with it or were being dumb. But it was still, the glass was very clear, like very clean. So you could clearly see Buddha in the back. He had also like a little, I think it was gold. I don't know what it's called on the forehead there. He also had one of those. Dude, it was really cool. I wish I could have showed it for you guys, but also have to try to be respectful, right? So I definitely recommend coming here if you have a car, or if you want to go by taxi. Bus is not recommended because there's like 0 ETA for that bus. There's only one bus, number 12, I believe, that comes up here. But it is free. Everything is free to come up here. But it's not very long. I think the best thing to do is, because this lies on Namhan Mountain, and Namhan Mountain is like, you can hike the mountain and come over here, so that actually might be more worth your time if you are an avid hiker and enjoy going on hikes. I think that would be a really good thing to do. Come up from the bottom of the mountain, go to the peak, and then come down here. They're about 3 kilometers apart, so it's not too much of a hike. and come check out the grotto. I think it's really, really cool. It's worth it. It's just a shame I couldn't show it for you guys. I really wish we could. I don't know if there's a picture somewhere that we can take a look at, or maybe I could post a picture somewhere from online. But yeah, that was really cool. I really enjoyed that. And now it's time to go back down the mountain and go to our next destination. All right, YouTube, I'll see you in a little bit. Hey, YouTube, made it to Bulguksa. You guys might recognize this place from the first time we came here. It was about a year ago in the summertime. But right now it's actually much better because way less people. I don't know if it's because it's the noon or afternoon time. It's almost 5 p.m. I think they close the gates at 5 p.m. But it's very nice, the fact that we can record kind of freely, almost freely. But now we just got to find where the stamp booth is. Since we did record Bulguksa, I'm not going to go through the whole temple. You guys can check out the Yejone video, well, the last long time ago video. Oh, just found the stamp booth, so let's walk over there. We'll walk around a little bit and then maybe go to one more place, and then we'll wrap up for today. So let's get our next stamp. All right, YouTube, we got our lovely little stamp there, pop up. And I did learn that there's a temple stay that we can do here. So that's actually huge because I've wanted to do a temple stay again for a while. And where other than to do at the most famous, well, one of the most famous temples, Seokguram. So that's going to be, in the future, we'll go ahead and do something like that. But let's go ahead and see the top 2 pagodas, Seokguram and Double Top Pagoda, and we'll be done with this area. All right, guys, here is Double Top. Now, I think the first time I came to this temple, I didn't know anything at all. Just goes to show how much I've learned. So Double Top, what's cool about it is that you can see all the square, circle, and octagonal shapes to it, which is very cool design. But they're all the same length and width, actually, which is actually it's wild. Very cool construction. But it does have a sad history of being taken down by the Japanese and then reconstructed by the Japanese. But according to them, there's no document that proves this. But it may or may have not have been taken down. But if it has, that is indeed quite sad. And then its brother pagoda over here, or sister, I don't know. Seokguram. This one is a more traditional Korean style pagoda. And then the top part here, this part here, was lost for like a century. And I don't know, I don't think they've found it. I think it was reconstructed. It wasn't very clear on that part. I think it was just reconstructed, but yeah, the top part of this pagoda was lost, unfortunately, to history. And then in the back here, we have Buddha inside chilling. And yeah, that's the temple. As I said before, we're not gonna really explore too much of this temple since I've already done a video on it, but just a little lesson and stamp tour for you guys. So let's go ahead and head out to the last destination for today, and we'll be done with today's stamp tour. All right, YouTube, we made it to the literary museum. Unfortunately, it is closed right now. Closed at 5 p.m. So we're like alone here, nobody here. But again, another place that is great to get to if you have a car. I think what I did today is exactly what you guys should do. Go to Seokguram, Bulguksa, and the Literary Museum all in one trip because they're all right next to each other. So this museum was built to honor Kim Dongri and Pak Mokwol. That's why it's called the Dongri Mokwol Literary Museum. So they are like widely known literary professionals. Of course, I don't know anything because I haven't, I don't read books anymore. But apparently Dongri's books are so popular, like they are translated in a lot of languages, like 4 or 5 different languages. The only thing that I saw about Dongri that stood out was something about nude Buddha. All right. Anyways, then Mokwol, he's more famous for his poems, which are about nature, naturistic poems such as like Cuckoo, something like that. And Dongri is more of like just books. But yeah, apparently they're so widely known and famous, not just in Korea but across the world as well. So I guess we'll have to stop by Kyobo and maybe see we'll pick up one of their books and check it out, especially if it's translated in English for me. So Unfortunately, like I said, we can't go inside, but it doesn't look very big either way. And I think they just have two different sides for Dongri and Mokwol, stuff about their lives and some stuff that they've written. But it is very nice area as well. A little park area back there. So yeah, all right. Well, a very low-key way to end today's video, but hope you guys enjoyed the tour of the more hard to get places. But we did get on the stamp these two gentlemen. Bam, there they are. I don't think you need to get both stamps, but I got both anyway, because why not? I hope you guys enjoyed the video as always, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week for maybe another stamp tour. We might take a little break and do something else in between, but either way, stay tuned for the next, you know, several places that we got. We only have 7 more places to go to, so hopefully those are easy to knock out. One of them, I think, is the hardest, even compared to these two, but definitely make these places a must get to on your destination. Again, try to rent a car if you can. Bus isn't really going to cut it. Today we didn't have to pay for anything. It was murio. I don't know if every day is like that, but hopefully it is for you when you guys arrive. So thank you so much for watching YouTube, and as always, I'll see you guys next week for another awesome video. Thank you so much. Bye.